I'm Roger Cook, aka DJ Cook 'em Up, and today on Louisiana Unleashed we got Chico, Mr. Boogie Board himself.
Yeah.
What's up, boy?
What's up, man?
I've been trying to get you on this thing about 4 years. No, I ain't been on it 4 years, but about 4 years.
About 4 years?
What's happening with you, man?
Man, chilling, that's it.
Man, people been wondering what's happening with you. What's up with your music, man? What's going on? We're gonna talk about the music first, then we're gonna get into some more.
Alright, that's cool. I mean, right now, I got a lot of stuff stored. You know me. You know, I fall off track sometimes, but I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to it. You know.
That's what's up, man. Questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions. I got my paper with me today, people. So, hey, it'll be good today. How long you been in the music business, man? How long you been doing this stuff?
Man, I've been doing, this, I don't want to lie. I want to tell the truth, but I've been in it for a long time. But seriously, like taking it seriously, I give it take 12 years. 12 years or better.
12 years as well?
12 years or better. You know, I started off dancing. I just started off dancing, and then, you know, I just jumped into, found out I can write pretty good.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so I just jumped into this music, and
So
I've been going ever since.
Well, what made you start? What inspired you to start doing rap, dancing, and all that kind of stuff?
Women.
Women?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
You know, I used to watch TV and watch all, you know, watch MC Hammer, you know, and they fainting over Michael Jackson, crying.
Right.
I wanted that too.
Right.
You know, I had a few of them faint.
Yeah.
Faint and cry, but they was probably like 2 or 3. But
that don't matter.
Yeah, they still faint.
Wait a minute, how old?
They were 2 or 3. They were little kids. They don't know no better thing. But yeah.
Come on, like mad at you.
Yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah. But as an artist, man, and music, what do you feel about music in general? Like, what makes you tick with the music?
To be honest, I can't answer that.
You just something in you that
it's just hard to answer. I don't know. I can't answer that one.
It's a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things that it ain't no specific answer.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. We can go with that one. All right. Who have you worked with in the past, and who would you like to work with in the future? Answer the first one, and then go to the second.
In the past, I done worked with the Cali, Level, Mouse, Savage, Q Red. I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want to leave nobody out. J Buck.
A few producers.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, I done dealt with a lot of people. In the future, right now, I'm so 985 right now. Like I'm so stuck in 985. I love the movement, so I love to work with a lot of 985. All our local artists out here. You know, no big names. We don't need no big names because they own.
Yeah.
You know, so no big names.
So you working on anything right now? You working on any projects right now?
I mean, right now, as of right now, I have a project that I've been trying to put out and trying to figure a way to put it out or whatever. Got a bunch of music, new single Rain Man. You know, trying to get that out and get everything together, video shoots with that. So.
Right. Tell them that song again because we loving that one.
Rain Man.
I'm loving that one, man. Y'all need to go
Rain
check
Man.
it out. Rain Man. So you think you're gonna put that out this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna flow with that one this year. I'm gonna all through the year. I'm flushing that one out.
A lot of people that's new in the game, Chico, don't know what I know about you, what some of the older cats know about you, man. And I think in the 985, out of you and Cali, y'all probably had the most songs on the radio. Think about it.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you actually had on the radio?
Jumpman featuring Creeper. Boogie Board. Step and Do My Dance. I had that one with Level, On My Body.
Out my body.
That was on there. And I was featured on a song with somebody and that caught to radio.
Right.
So yeah, I had about 4 or 5 on the radio.
And this list might be long.
Man.
This list might be long. This question I'm gonna ask you might be a little long.
All right.
How many places, you ain't gotta name all of them, have
right.
you performed at? And a lot of people don't know how many places you done performed at.
Whew. Kentucky, Miami, Atlanta. I've been to Tennessee twice. I've been in Kentucky about 3 times. Yeah, I done been to Kentucky 3 times, man.
They showed us love
Yeah,
when we
they
went
showed
to
us
Kentucky,
love.
man.
Yeah,
VIP status all
Yeah.
day. Wise Guys Entertainment shots out.
Oh yeah.
You know, what about the local area? You can't even name all the places.
Yeah, I done been everywhere.
Yeah,
locally.
Louisiana,
Yeah. I done been everywhere. I done touched every part of Louisiana.
All right, Chico.
All right.
Let's talk about some groups that you've been in and the groups that you done worked with. The groups that you've been in. You've been in a couple groups, right?
Right.
All right, which ones are those?
I'd have been with the Ice Boys. A long time ago, we had a group called the Tiny Toons. I know a lot of people gonna laugh at me, but they ain't gonna call no names because they gangsters now. So, the Tiny Toons. I done been with. I done danced with. We done danced with Kilo. We really wasn't no group.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I done been in a few groups.
Yeah. Black Ice.
Oh yeah, Black Ice.
Can't
But we
forget
wasn't
about
in.
that.
We wasn't in their group.
We
was just dancing for them, so
Yeah.
it was still Ice Boys.
Right.
But shout out Black Ice. Hey baby, I'm grown now.
What's up? Hey, now we haven't talked about the Ice Boys, man.
All right.
And I ain't asked none of the other Ice Boys this, man. But I'm gonna ask you this, and you can answer it straight up. An Ice Boy project, man. Would you be interested in putting an Ice Boy project together for one last time?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I love it, but under one condition, we gotta sign a contract. Creeper gotta stay focused. He got to pay attention to the dance moves and everything.
Right.
And Sub gotta stay with it.
So I've got to stay.
He got to stay with it. He can't get. We not little no more, so he can't get mad at us and go temper tantrums and leave.
That's what's
Shout out to
up.
Sub and Creep, man.
Yeah, so he might be interested in putting something
yeah.
together like that, man.
Oh,
That would be good, because everybody grown now, man. We done been through a lot of stuff, and we don't want to talk about it on camera what we done and been through, but we might a little bit later on. We might a little bit later on, man. But as far as your knowledge in the entertainment business and the not just entertainment, music and traveling around and looking at people and seeing what they're doing, man. If you had some advice for artists up and coming or somebody that you're interested in putting on, I mean, what would you tell them, man?
I basically tell them, man, just stick with it, stay focused. Don't let, you're going to get the little groupies and the girls and the little local fame, but don't let that get to your head. Stay humble, you know, because we have a lot of them that got potential right now that can go, you know, farther than what they are, but they get too cocky early. You know, you have to stay humble. You got to know how you get there and who helped you get there. Right. You got to stay loyal to your fans.
Right.
You know, you got to stay loyal to your fans. You know, if a fan asks you for this, you got to go out your way to do that for your fans because those are the ones that's going to keep you relevant.
Right. So you're telling me mostly you got to stay loyal to your fans.
Yeah.
Also stay loyal to who help you.
Yeah.
And not to bring Jim Jack conversation up in hours, but he made a valid point. Like, you don't know who to trust when you dealing with a lot of different people, man. Tell them a little bit about that. Like,
right. In this game, in the music game, man, is you know, it's real shady. Now you got some good people, you got some bad people. You got some good people that have bad intentions but don't know they have bad intentions.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, it's all about you handling your business. Basically, you can't blame. Most of the time, you can't blame people for what they do.
Right.
You know, because coming in, you really don't too much know a person.
Right.
You know, when money involved, it's greed.
Right.
You got some people think with their head, look, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that.
Right.
You know, because he gonna be straight, so I gotta get me straight.
Right.
So, you gotta come in thinking like, you know, look, this a business.
Right.
You know, let me get my stuff together so I won't have to blame that next person.
Okay. Now, as far as producers in our area, man, I've been listening to some of them, man. We got some fire producers in 95, man. I really didn't know to just recently, about 8-9 months ago, listening to what they was doing.
Right.
Man, we kind of gotta support them a little bit. Get their music out there and rap on it. But they also gotta support the artists.
Exactly.
Also. They also gotta support
that
the
plays a very big part in it because you get that. In our era, for us the 985, they'll rather go deal with someone else from this area than to put somebody that, you know, they know locally on. Right. You know, and that's crazy. But once we go deal with somebody else, and get a buzz and get on, now we acting funny, now we change.
Right.
Nah, don't mess with me when I come up.
Right.
Rock with me when I'm down.
And it's almost like our DJs the same way.
Yeah.
Almost like our DJs. We won't play, and I try to play as much 95 music as I can, but all of us won't do that. You know, we'll play everybody else except our own people.
Right. I mean, then you got some that'll wait till your stuff get hot somewhere else. You know, wait till your stuff get hot somewhere else, and then come back and think they breaking your song. Nah, you're not breaking it.
Right.
You're not breaking it. I mean, a real DJ breaks music. I mean, but the artists also have to get them good quality music. Yeah, you got to give them good quality music, you know. But you got some DJs won't play it just because they're afraid of their sound or afraid of it's gonna knock from them. You know, give it a chance.
Right.
You don't know what to catch or how to catch.
Yeah. Now I've asked all the Ice Boys this. Y'all not the Ice Boys no more, but
we always the Ice Boys. Always the Ice Boys. Always the Ice Boys.
Man, we did it. We was rolling. We was doing good and everything, and we came into a little issue of moving on.
Right.
And doing bigger and better things.
Right.
That move. Tell me how you felt about it then, and then tell me how you feel about it now.
I mean, me being fresh in and being the youngest. I mean, I really ain't had too much input on it, but I didn't feel like it was a smart move for his business. But of course, I was young. I was following my people. You know, it was
right.
You know, it was like I don't want to be I don't want to be left out on nothing. So right. You know, it wasn't a smart move, but it was a smart move. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, we was young, man. I mean, we believe anything somebody say.
Right.
You know, we were sold by a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Back then we was young, 13, 14. You know,
right.
It was hot, man. You pull up in a Honda Civic. We thought that was hot. We was young, you know. Even though my mom and dad, you know, I seen all that, but it was like, man, he got a Honda Civic, he got $100 in his pocket. You know, we was young, man. We was just, you know, we was influenced by a lot of things like that, you know. Now I look back at it. Now it's like, you know, we should have stuck with it. We should have stuck with what we was doing.
Right.
You know, because we was rolling every weekend. We was getting shows. You know, we was doing our thing.
Even me, bro, I actually thought it was a good move.
Yeah.
Me, myself, because if I didn't think it was a good move, I probably would have folded.
Right.
But I'm kind of fresh in the game back then, too.
Right.
I was like, man, well, if I'm not going to get it nobody way, if I done took them to this point and they can go further, I'm not getting in the way.
See, if we would have, my thing is, well, knowing now I was young, I ain't know the business, but now it's like, man, I look at him like, man, everybody should have got together and just had one big meet, made one big family.
Right.
You know, it was like we was doing this to our family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, we, you know, ain't no telling where we could have been, and then from there it was like, you know, it was still good. We were still doing, you know, we were still doing our things, but it was something that was missing.
Right.
You know, we left home a little too early.
Right.
Left home a little too early.
But like I said, with that move, man, like I said, all of y'all did pretty good on your own. And like I said about the project, man, we're gonna talk about that off cameras, but we're gonna try. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but as far as your project that you're thinking about doing now, which is Rain Man, all right. What are you dropping on the radio? Or you doing a video? Or?
Right now, I'm trying to hit See, Rain Man is based on the script, scrippers. It's a song for the scrippers. You know, and then it's a song for the stunners.
Right.
You know, Rain Man talking about money. You know, you throwing money in there. You know what I'm saying? Rain Man. So, I mean, I'm gonna drop it in a couple strip clubs.
Oh, so we can shoot that video.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually see what a lot of people been looking over. Now, I'm trying to yin yang twins the game. They started in a strip club, and it took off from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had it good. Best of both worlds. They got to see some singing, and they get their music played. So you got the best of both worlds. But Rain Man, man, I'm comfortable with it. I'm real comfortable with it, man. It's a different sound.
Right.
You know, it's not what you hear every day in the club. It's like on some industry level type stuff. Like, you know, like you could put it somewhere and you won't know where it coming. Like, you know, where he from. What, you know, it's an industry sound.
What I want to know, man, out of all the songs you've done and recorded and been on the radio and been a part of, what was your favorite song?
Oh man. You know, to be honest with you, I never really liked my music. You know, I used to tell you that all the time. I never really liked my music. But I got this song now. man, called Q Step. Like for the Q Dogs. Oh man, that was my favorite song. You know, because I always wanted to be a Q, but that was my favorite song. Like that was my favorite song. I never put the song out. Right. Never did nothing with the song.
Maybe you need to put it out.
I just got the song just sitting there.
All right, that's what we need to do. Now, as far as the 985, man, and all the artists talk about it, man. And we know some of the problems, but tell us some of the problems that you see. As far as us, DJing, artists, management, record labels, record companies. What would you think? A couple of the problems have been in 985. Why we don't have more music out?
I mean, because the 985 is weird. We don't support and we don't stick together. Right. You know, you have a lot of people that's in that position to help this next person. That's in the position to pull this next person up because that person got the potential. But you'd rather shut the door on them because you want to be the top dog. But my whole thing is, if you bring him up, he brings somebody else up. You fall off, they got you because you looked out for them. Right. Now when you fall off, now you just sitting there lonely. Right. Because you shut the door on everybody. That's a good answer. But you expect us to support you. That's weird. Right. That's weird. You just shut the door on us, but you still expect us to sit outside the door while you in the heat feeling good. We in the cold, it's snowing. You feel what I'm saying? And still sit out there and support you. Yeah. That's not fair. I mean, am I wrong?
I'm saying that everything is your opinion, man. Right. All right, Chico. If there's anybody you want to shout out, man, you can do it now on Louisiana Unleashed. I hope they hear it.
I hope they hear it too. Cause if I shout them out, they better hear it. Shout out Club Strawberry. Tuesdays, Saturdays. Y'all know what it's in for. Empire on Thursdays. Shout out to my boy Love Tunes. Just talked to him the other day, man. New artist coming up. Shout out to him. Shout out to Tweet A. Shout out to Jim Jack. Shout out to Creeper. Shout out to Sub. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to T-Man, The Truth. Tubby, what up? Man, all the local artists in the 985, YBN, B4L, the new group, man, Lou Crew. Shout out to them, Squad Blow. Shout out to Boss Man. What's out with it, man? You know, March 5th, Young Dog.
Yeah, March 5th, Young Dog.
Young Dog. Club Strawberries. That's a plug. Like I just plugged that in.
Yeah, I was you promoting over there, huh?
Yeah, I just.
That what you do, man?
Yeah, man. I did it hire me, man.
For sure.
I hired me. You go fire me, probably. Thank you. Y'all always get on.
Yeah, what up? But what you like I said, we've been talking a little bit about everything you've been going through, man. Like if it was something you wanted fans to know about Chico that they don't know, what would that be?
Man, I'm in love with my fans. I'm in love with my fans, man. You know this, man. I mean, you know, I pop up wherever. I do whatever for my fans, no cost, man. Cause I just love it. Yeah, I love it. You know, I popped up at remember at West Side Dance? Right. Popped up and shocked the world. Right. Shocked them, they went crazy. You know, I mean, they live Valentine's Day. Yeah. I still ain't getting enough of Valentine's.
He got a lot of love that night. They were following all the way to the club. Yeah. The show was off the chain too, man.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Now that Boogie Boy never gets old, man. We need to revive that thing, but that thing never gets old, man.
It really don't. Boogie Boy, we never really gave it that push it needed. Right. Like it was just something we just sat there. We sat there and it just started doing its thing on its own, you know. Going from school to school. Shout out to all the schools I went to, don't remember. Right. But shout out to all the schools, you know. All my fans, they probably a little grown, a little older now.
So we're gonna get it in 2016 with all the 95 artists, man. And like I said, I know you're looking out for some of the young cats coming up, bruh. And they look up to you for all the things and all the accomplishments you done in the thing, man. Like I said, nobody knows what you go through unless you've been in there, man. Right. They see the finished product and the limelight there, but they don't spend the long hours in the studio. Exactly. They don't spend the long hours writing. Exactly. Tell them a little bit about that, man. What does it take to do a song, man?
Them long nights. I mean, when I jumped into this as a young age, when I got serious about it, man, all that going here with your friends doing all that, man, that cuts out. You know, that cuts out, man, if you really want to do this, man. I remember practicing till morning to morning. You know, from morning to morning, man, on your car porch, everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, morning to morning. Oh, you working on cars, we practice. You know, so it just takes a lot of dedication, man. And then you got a lot of people now, they look at the glamour and look at, you know, for what it is now, but they don't look in what it took to get there. You know, so a lot of people jump in. That's why a lot of people in their career real fast, because they jumping in thinking it's an overnight success. Think I'm gonna get rich the next day. No, it don't work like that, man. You gotta put in years. You gotta work, man. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta always be on your P's and Q's, man. You gotta stay focused, man. You can't let nothing get you off track. Can't let nothing get you, because it's easy to get off track.
Yeah.
Especially if you get one or two people listen to this. You know, then you get your song played one time in the club and you there, oh man, right. Your head go to swelling. Right. You remember? Because that used to be with me.
What would you tell them on a situation like that? If once your stuff get played, it's more work to keep yourself hot.
It's more work. It's even more work.
Right.
It's even more work to keep yourself hot. What I say is, man, stay in these DJ faces. If stay in these DJ faces, man, if you popping up everywhere they performing or everywhere they DJing or everywhere, man, if it takes that, man, do that. If that's what if you really want to do this. Right. It takes stuff like that. You know, see, a lot of people don't do that. They think, oh, I'm kissing butt. I ain't kissing that. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's not that. You know, that's not that, man. You got to think about. You got to go back to the Master P eras, man. Master P sold CD tapes out his trunk.
Right.
He did numbers out his trunk. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Tweety, man.
Tweety.
Now that I say that about Master P, man. Tweety put in work Tweety put in work, man. I respect his hustle, man. He put in work. That's my dude, man. He put in work, man. Shout out to him. Work. He put in work, man. Yeah. You know, he's a upcoming artist. Right. He gonna make it.
Yeah.
He's a grinder, man. And I respect his hustle all the time.
Right.
I respect his hustle, man.
Shawty gon' move left and right like this. When you hit that bass, boom, that jumping in your chest.